No questions.
Manie, maybe start with you. Just talk us through coming off the bench there in Wellington. You guys had lost a bunch of guys in that first half. A lot of pressure on you guys, especially after the previous week. And just how did you enjoy that game?
No, it was good, man. No, I just came on from the bench. Came on to do a job and to fulfill my role within the plan, just in all of that. Yes, the pressure was on when I got on the field, but I took a lot of confidence out of the preparation we had throughout the week, and like we trained nowadays, it's always like game intensity. So it wasn't something new for me to go into the field. I just go on there and obviously go do a job and to go do whatever I need to do in that given situation, and to add to the team and try to put the team in the best possible position to get the result.
Manie, just also the one hallmark of your season so far is your kicking's been exceptional. I know you've been under pressure in the past about it. Maybe just talk us through some of the changes, and is it the rhino ball as Rassie suggested, or is it more than that?
It's definitely the rhino ball. But no, I obviously I put a lot of work in with my kicking since when I was struggling with it. I pride myself in obviously try to get it right, and I did everything in my powers to do everything in my powers to obviously get it right, and I'm just happy it comes together now. The hard work is paying off now. Yeah.
Kwagga, the team seemed to be fairly evenly matched in the rugby championship. But just looking at the Pumas forwards, is there something kind of unique that they do? I mean, for one thing, they seem to flood the breakdown quite a lot. But I mean, what do you kind of see when you look at your forwards?
Yeah, definitely. I think the Pumas loose forwards are mobile. If you look at them, they're really mobile. I think that's why they get along on the park and get around the park and make a lot of turnovers. I think the hookers is also good turnover guys making jackals. I think in general they're a good pack, they're physical, they come hard, they can run a lot. I think that they're a real good combination of different oaks playing together, and I think that's what making them competitive.
Kwagga, you have been playing against Argentinian players since Jaguares in 2016. What is your opinion about the evolution of the team? If you think that this Argentinian team is in the best moment of the last 10 years?
Yeah, definitely. I think starting in Super Rugby with Jaguares, when they started playing, I think they started not good, and then they started getting better, starting to play in finals and doing really well. And I think with the Argentinian side also, they've really grown a lot over the last few years. I think now this team is a bunch of young guys that's come through the whole system, that's been playing a long time together. So I think there's a good bunch of senior guys, but also good energetic young guys coming through, and I think that combination makes them really dangerous.
Last year, the team struggles, Argentinian team struggled in the scrum battle in Santiago del Estero and in Nelspruit too. It's going to be a key point for your team this Saturday?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be a big battle for us in scrum time also. I think they will also pride themselves and make sure that they're ready for scrum time. But for us, it's just sticking to our system and doing what we need to do come game time. But it will definitely be a physical battle up front.
Kwagga, the impact you've been having for quite a few seasons now is really fantastic, and you seem to score tries. And are you comfortable now with that role of being a finisher?
Yeah, it's something a lot of people ask me. But for me, it's to serve the team, no matter if I start or I come off the bench. To make every opportunity count, that's important for me, because you never know when it's your last time putting on that green jersey. So every opportunity I get, I try to do my best and try to serve the team, and also try to enjoy it, because yes, we're not getting younger now, so we must use every opportunity and enjoy it also, because that's why we play the game, eh?
Manie, yourself and Sasha, you guys walk quite a long road together from provincial rugby up until to test rugby. And of course, it's always internal competition in that regard, but just how much has he helped you in your game and vice versa? Have you helped him also in the same way?
No, a lot, man. Obviously, we feed nicely with each other, and the same with Andre as well. All three of us, we push each other every day in training to be better, and that just bring the best out of all three of us. Yeah, I'm just happy to be in this position with the both of them, and competing against them, because that like I said, that definitely helped myself to elevate my game and to be better each and every day when we go out there in the training pitch. So what obviously working with Sasa, we came from working together at Storms as well. It's always nice to work with him, and obviously we learn from each other. We like I said, we feed off each other, and that's good. And it help both of us, both all of us three a lot. Yeah.
Manie, how are you managing the style that I think that the Springbok are combining this year of the physical battle, but playing with the hands too? It's in your DNA that way. But how are you managing the style and the strategy of the game, that what the games need?
Yeah, just obviously adapting on the game as well. Obviously, we have plans and all of that when we go into a certain game. But for me, it's always about, obviously we talk about control and balance, and yeah, and obviously to spare these guys energy when we need them to punch and to go, especially when we're in the 22 and all of that, so they can come alive and they have energy to when they go to set piece and all of that. So that's my job, to make sure I'm not overplaying my forwards, and to make sure I reserve the energy and so that I can obviously get to be fresh when they get to set piece, and obviously when we get into the opposition 22. Yeah.
Manie, just following up on that, do you feel like the Wellington performance, especially that second half, was like a really good template for what you've just spoken about, just the way you guys controlled that second half? I mean, it was like a stark contrast to Ellis Park, where there was such a tremendous start, and it's almost like you guys got a speed wobble because it was such a good start.
Now it's important, obviously, to keep the control and balance. Obviously, to, like I said, obviously to spare the forwards' energy. But I'm just happy that everything came together. That last 40, okay, in that game in New Zealand, and happy that obviously everything we have done on that field came off, and yeah, it's just again, it's just a credit to the way we trained, the way we prepared throughout the week. That set us up, obviously, to go out there on a Saturday and deliver under pressure. And yeah, like I said, I'm just happy that everything came together. That we work on that whole week, and everything we have done in that game came off. So yeah, I'm just stoked.
Thank you, guys. Vlog is off.